Good morning, everyone. We're gonna go do Runyon. I don't really know why I'm doing this because it is really fucking hot these days, even if you wake up pretty early, but I'm gonna go do it. We don't know how many more times I'm gonna do Runyon in my lifetime. We gotta fit a few more in. Also, you do need to know that this top is so cute and it's from Spiritual Gangster and I love it. So cute. Okay, we're gonna go hike. I actually lied, we're at Whole Foods first because yesterday I got a package in the mail and I was like, oh my God, like what is this? So fun. I opened it up and it was a pair of Hokas. I was kind of freaked out. I don't know where these came from. Gorgeous. My exact size, like kind of scared. I don't know who sent these to me and how they knew my exact shoe size. Come to find out, my mother did accidentally send them to my address and we share the same shoe size. So returning these for her. She's already reordered them to Tennessee. We're gonna return these for my mother and then we're gonna go hike. I actually have never tried Hokas. Everyone's obsessed with them. I wear Brooks and I've worn Brooks for like years and years and years. So I started wearing them when I was like really into running in college and I just like have bought the same pair every single year. Brooks Glycerin, and they update it every year, like Glycerin 16, Glycerin 17, Glycerin, you know what I mean. So I've always just like rebought the same pair, but everyone's obsessed with Hokas and On Clouds, and I've never tried either of them. Like I should go to the store and just like try them on. I mean, I did try these on, but like I feel like you don't really understand until you like run in them. But I've always just been a Brooks girl. But maybe I should switch it up at some point. I don't know. Anyways, okay, Whole Foods. Let's go. There was a vlog that I made like months ago, maybe like over a year ago, and I remember I was hiking Runyon and I said, I wonder how many more times I'm gonna do Runyon in my lifetime. And I don't know why it's so hard to say. I mean, I do know why it's hard to say. People are gonna have a lot of questions, a lot of opinions, okay? I am moving out of my current apartment, okay? I feel like that was obvious from the end of my last video. I am moving out of my apartment. It's a little bit scary to get feedback on life decisions. There's a lot of anxiety and excitement within myself, that there is anxiety with just big life changes, like that's natural. And so when people kind of add to that, that's scary. No one worry, okay? I'm going to share it all with you. We do have a month left in my current apartment. Nothing crazy is going to be happening yet. This is a normal vlog. We're just doing normal things. But yes, things will be changing soon. If you notice things disappearing in the background of all of my videos, it's because furniture is being sold, things are being packed. Your patience will be rewarded with some moving content. Who doesn't love? I actually love moving content, so it'll be fun to make. I don't know when the moving content will start. It might be the next vlog. It's not this one. This vlog, we're just kind of doing standard existence in Los Angeles, if that's okay with y'all. We will have moving vlogs. We will have a sit-down video talking about everything. I would not worry, but just indulge me for a little bit longer. It's so hard for me to just like state the sentence, but yes, I am moving. If anybody wanted to hear it directly from the horse's mouth, I, Sally Darr Griffin, am moving. I'm just gonna carry on with the rest of my day. Now that you guys have that information, I'm gonna go get my car washed because my car is like actually like so disgusting. You know when you're parking or you're waiting at a light and you feel like there are pedestrians looking at your car? Like I know that they're looking at how dirty my car is. They're thinking, when's the last time she washed her car? Couldn't tell you. Been a while, but I am getting it washed today. It's really bad. It's very bad. got a little bit of sun. I started a load of laundry, and I started Talking at Night by Claire Daverly because I feel like I've talked about it everywhere, and it's like, okay, stop talking about it, just start reading it. I talked about it in the last video and my London video because Penguin sent me this one in my last video, and then I bought the UK cover when I was in London, and so I just feel like I've talked about it a bunch that I was like, that should be our next book. I'm on page 35, literally chapter 3, so like not that far in at all, but I've already figured out why this is on the cover, the cereal bowl with 2 spoons. The premise is that Will and Rosie become friends when they're younger, and then it says that just time and time again they keep finding their way back to one another. Right now they've just met each other, they're still young, they actually like barely know each other. I think they've hung out like twice, so not that much to share, but I'll keep reading. I'm washing my sheets right now. I'm starving, so we're gonna make a sandwich because I do have ingredients to make a sandwich. So my bed is all destroyed behind me. Forgive me. I think I'm gonna eat this and watch the new episode of Love Island. Yeah, there's really nothing like being out in the sun reading in your bathing suit and eating a sandwich. Like, it is just the best. I mean, specifically when it's at the beach or the pool, and I don't have the beach or the pool right now, but like this is just like quintessential summertime to me. A new episode of Love Island is uploaded at midnight every night, so like every day I have a new episode to watch. Someone commented, / I've heard this just like from friends and stuff, that Love Island US is so good this year. And I've watched it in years past, but I normally like didn't finish it. Like I just like fell off because it started good and then I was just kind of bored. Sarah's watching both Love Island UK and Love Island US. She's like Love Island connoisseur. Like she has seen every single season of Love Island UK. Like she knows so much about it. So if she's saying Love Island US is good, I trust her. So I really need to binge that. I just need a Peacock lock-in. I gotta figure that out. But for today, Love Island UK. So if y'all will excuse me, I gotta go tune in to the new episode. Oh my god, I just got some awful rug burn. I am so scared to watch that back. Good morning, y'all. I read some more, I watched the debate, which was appropriately depressing, of course. I wanted to turn it off because it was making me sad, but you know, I did my due diligence as an American and I did watch the whole thing. Anyways, I got to page 110, so I'm not even halfway yet, I'm like a fourth through. I just got some tea. I was kind of wanting to get to a point where I was like getting something juicy, and I just reached that point, and so then I was like, okay, now I can go to bed. Claire Daverly is kind of pulling a Sally Rooney on us. No quotation marks. No quotation marks. I love Sally Rooney, I like her books, but the no quotation marks, like I don't know what we're doing there. It's just like an aesthetic choice, I feel like it's giving 14-year-old girl on Tumblr like thinking that she's like doing something really deep by like not using quotation marks. Does that make sense? No shade, even though I did just say that I like find it kind of annoying. Like I don't know, it's just annoying. It's just annoying. Like quotation marks exist for a reason, so that's a thing. The book wasn't necessarily dragging for the first 100 pages because I was like definitely invested and I wanted to see what happened. I feel like the no quotation marks combined with like you could tell something was gonna give, so it was kind of like, okay, just tell me already, / the lack of quotation marks was just making it feel like it was dragging a little bit more because it just like feels like this like weird stream of consciousness like run on. But we just got a little piece of juicy gossip on 109, so I'm feeling fine now. I'm happy that I got that, and that'll kind of like propel me into the next 100 pages. So those are my thoughts right now. I am enjoying it. I do want quotation marks. Sorry. No! Thought I have like no coffee. Okay. That sucks. Guys, we have access to Love Island US. I know everybody was really stressed about it, but we have Love Island US, okay? And I'm gonna try it out. Completely forgot that Ariana was the host of this. 15 episodes out in season 6. Every episode is about an hour, so I really need to get rolling on this. I finished one episode of Love Island US and I ran to Target to get a few things because, you know, honestly, what I mostly wanted is I mostly needed sour candy. I got 2 things of sour candy. I got Sour Strips Bites and Airhead Extreme Bites. We're gonna compare and contrast to see which one is better later. I got some sour Scandinavian swimmers from Trader Joe's and like, honestly, they're not sour enough and they're too gummy. Like they're too thick. Like I need like a thin sour candy. Needed some sour candy, sharp cheddar to make a sandwich because I ran out of cheese, paper towels, and of course, toilet paper. That's my Target haul. I'm probably gonna make lunch and keep watching Love Island. It's good so far, but like we haven't gotten into the thick of it, so I need to get like several more episodes in to like understand why everyone's saying it's such a good season. I wish I could watch Love Island and read at the same time, but like it's not totally possible. You can't really focus as much as you would want to. I am wearing the same tank top as I wore yesterday. I'm sorry if that offends anyone. Braids in my hair because I was getting bored and now they're just there, so everyone just ignore those. I am on episode 6 of Love Island US. I'm Love Island out for today. I gotta take a break. I can't do it all in one day. I am halfway through this book now. I said this morning, last night around like page 100, 110, we got something like kind of interesting, kind of like an interesting little piece of information. 30-ish pages later, we got some devastating information, which we knew was coming because you could kind of like feel something happening. You know when books have like a prologue or like the first chapter is just like something really vague of like, there was this thing that happened and then everyone was sad. We never thought it would happen that way. So this book did that. So the first chapter, you're like, okay, so we know something bad is gonna come. So it happened and it was sad and I did cry. It's good. I'm kind of waiting for like the next like, to happen, but I'm enjoying it so far. Right now, I'm sad about it. Like it's just made me really sad. Halfway through. I don't know how much more I'll read today, but I thought we could do a taste test of my sour candy that I bought. We're gonna do a taste test even though I have had both of these brands before. They're like the same kind of candy, rainbow strips put into bites, and so we can do a side by side. I bought them both because I was like, I wonder which one is better. I have a feeling I'm gonna like these more. Visually, these are looking better. Why am I doing like a candy review? I don't know. This is the Airhead Extreme. This is the Sour Strip. The reason why I feel like I'm gonna like this one more is this one, Sour Strip, a little bit thinner. And if you remember what I said earlier, I wasn't really liking the Trader Joe's sour candy because it was like too thick and gummy. So I feel like I'm gonna like this one more, but let's see. I'm gonna try the Airhead Extreme first. Obviously very good. We're just trying to see which one's great. Okay. This is better. The sour crystals are better and it is thinner. I don't know what it is. I need like a thin, sour, gummy candy. Very good. I'm going to my friend Virginia from high school's birthday party this evening. I think it starts at like 8 p.m. Have not a fucking clue what I'm gonna wear to that. I actually don't like any of my clothes these days, but I'm not gonna buy any more because I am moving soon. I don't wanna bring more things into this home if I don't have to. Cutting myself off on like buying anything new. I'm trying to get rid of clothes right now. So if anybody wants anything from my Depop, that can be linked below. Okay, don't mind the mess, y'all. This is my outfit. I don't know if I'm obsessed with it, and I am feeling like it's pretty skimpy, but something in me, I wanted to wear this top. This top is kind of hard to get into, so I never want to put it on, but for some reason I was in the mood to wear it tonight, and I was like, you know what, don't question it. I got ready to Charlie XCX Brat. Obviously. This top isn't the exact correct shade of green, but it's pretty close. Doing a little bit of Brat summer, and then I'm wearing my Fry motorcycle boots. Tried and true Bagoo bag. I mean, this has nothing to do with me leaving, but Bagoo just did a collab with Colleen Estrada. This is my outfit. Yay! Everyone wish me luck. There's definitely gonna be birthday cake, but I hope there's also some appetizers and such. I'm going to Silver Lake. I did read a tiny bit more of my book, if anybody wants to hear my thoughts right now before I leave to go out on a Friday night. It jumped ahead in time, like so abruptly. Like suddenly and all at once, it was like, this big thing happened, by the way. And I was like, oh my god, whiplash. I have like 150 pages left, I think. That's my book update. This is my outfit update. And now I'm gonna go because I said I was gonna leave by 8 and it's already 8:10. So I do need to go. Hey guys, it's a few days later. Virginia's birthday party was really fun and sweet, and I have since finished this book / I'm feeling bad that I haven't ever held up this book, really. I finished these books, this book. I finished Talking at Night by Claire Daverly. My final thoughts. If you like Normal People by Sally Rooney, I think you should read this book. Not because of the quotation marks, or the lack thereof, but because it's like such a similar story, honestly. It's about two people who know each other when they're younger. They weave in and out of each other's lives, and they're just always connected, even when they're not with each other. It's such a similar vibe. Obviously the people are different, the events that happen are different, but it's like the same energy. I liked the first half of the book way more than I liked the last half of the book. I just feel like the energy and the pacing was so much better in the first half. Like I said in one of the last clips, I just felt like we skipped over a bunch of stuff. Suddenly you would just get information like, hey, this big thing happened. And it was like, oh my God, that just like came out of nowhere. We didn't even see the process of that really. So there was a lot of that. In the second half, it was a lot of telling and not showing because we were skipping over a lot of years. I think I just didn't like that, but I also understand why that had to happen because we had to like cross multiple decades. / the no quotation marks, did continue to bug me, but it is what it is. I really thought this was going to be a 5-star book for me, but it is a 4-star. I also think because I read Normal People before I read this book, so like the whole time I was reading this book, I was like, oh, this is like giving Connell and Marianne, even though it is very different, but just like kind of like the way they interact and like their miscommunication and the kind of like will they, won't they vibes. I was just like, well, this is Normal People. This is giving Normal People. Definitely read this if you like a romance book that's similar to Normal People, where it's just kind of like they're just never getting it quite right and there's a lot of turmoil and you really don't know if they're ever gonna get it right. Anyways, this is the end of the vlog, and you guys can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, letterboxd, Snapchat, Twitter, which is now X, and Goodreads. You can follow me on Goodreads as well, and you can also subscribe to me on here, which would be really fucking sweet of you. If you want any sort of moving content, that is coming. Actually, I've already started filming the next vlog and you're already getting a little bit of moving content. So next vlog, y'all know I'm about to make another sandwich. I filmed myself making 2 sandwiches in this vlog. I could have included a third, but I'm not gonna do that to y'all.